if you remember where we left off. I remember where we left off because it is 1 minute has passed since I left off. Well, let's go kill Misha, yeah! Bergen Trucken. Hang on, we need to look up what Bergen Trucken means. I never looked up what it means. Bergen Trucken Undertale. It's actually Berengen Trucken. What does it mean? Mountain Rapture. Rose to a king in the mountains. Oh, that's cool. A prominent motif in folklore mythology. Oh, king under the mountain. Asgore is king under the mountain. I guess Misha is at this point as well, although he's actually just a mercenary. So that's so cool. Oh, it's the adventure line again. A long time ago, a man named Fine Man bought the bandlands of New Mexico. On his deathbed, he left the land to his two sons, Redmond and Blue Tarch. Because he knew how much the two hated each other, he told them to share it. Each man brother wanted the entire land to himself. They hired mercenaries to fight over the land. Click. From that I read that as put that in your mouth. But the mercenaries got old and they got replaced by younger ones. As the years passed, many of the new mercenaries passed on as well. The two teams' medics, Ali of Red and Sunny of Blue, secretly worked together. So, is Ali Ludwig? They wanted to build a machine to prevent death. One that not only healed people, but also brought people back from the dead. Misha, the blue medic's best friend, willingly served as their guinea pig. The two medics built a prototype of the machine and placed it in him. Click. Sounds like Meet the Medic. Ah, let's go rabbit holing. Yeah, nah, we're not. One day, the red team's strongest member fell. Misha, being Blue's team's strongest fighter, was made an offer by Redmond. Fight for Red instead for twice the amount of money that Blue Tarch paid him. After long considering, Misha accepted and left Blue to work for Red. Heartbroken, Sunny left as well. Travelled back to the hospital before he worked in before he joined Blue. While Ellie and Misha worked together, Sunny worked alone. Click. Okay, fine, we'll check you, stupid Flowey. Someone must have put a lot of love and care into this flower. Seems like it withered and died in the end anyway. It's just a normal flower. Is this Misha's house? Wait. Wait, lifting room. Another intro. Yeah, this is Misha's room. Here's the red. So Sunny and Misha used to be best friends. So far we've got a couple of canon names. We've got Misha. We've got Mr. Mundy. We've got... Well, Ellie could be, or either of them could be. We haven't heard their... Well, Sunny is Sunny Tizer, so he can't be. And if we heard Ellie's last name, I missed it. What else we got? We got the Spire, he could be canon. Because we haven't been told his name. The ones we know are not canon is Scotty, or Scott the Scout, because we know it's Jeremy. And of course, the medic, Sunny Tizer. One of a mother, a family of a father, a mother, and their child knocked on Sunny's door. Sick and poor, they had nowhere to go. Sunny took them in and tried to cure their illness. He was unsuccessful to save the parents. Sunny had an idea to save the child at least, another prototype of the machine he and Ellie had worked on. Put it on the dying child. Oh, I know what happens. This is the true pacifist ending secret. The child lives, but he becomes an amalgame equivalent. Not really an amalgamate. Next day. Next day. This is deep. Oh wait, no, it didn't work. But Ali got it. Ali was the one who got it to work. Anyway, we'll see that a bit later. But it worked to varying, well, varying definitions of success. So did Ali. While Misha assisted him, it's not long until you encounter Misha, the only thing that stands between the death of Man Brothers and you, the only thing preventing the end of the battles of the Badlands. If you die, Ali and Misha will finish the machine, and the battle will continue for all eternity. Well, someone's already made a machine that can bring people back from the dead because I've been using it. Oh, look at these two. How much they wish to destroy one another. How much they wish to control one another. How much they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things are best not left unsaid. Can you save them? No, I'm gonna kill them. I was surprised because the whole Undertale, you know, spare or kill or hire, that whole thing was, are we supposed to be playing this music? This is the wrong music. I thought, like, the whole thing was that you'd get to choose if you kill them or not, but no, you just kill them, I think. Dal, da 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 dal. And obviously you can see the windows are different. There's no Delta rune here. Alright, just hurry up. Well, here you are. And there are steps preventing you and your destiny. In a bit you'll meet Misha. And you'll decide how all of this will end, or if it even ends. But that's the future. Now, it's high noon. Time to judge you. Right. No, it's not my job to do any of that. Everyone else did it before me already. But who are they to judge you? They're mercenaries. They kill, steal, destroy on a daily basis. It seems hypocritical to me. I just want to show you all the things you've done so far. You can come to your conclusion then. But first, let's ask me a quick question. Ever inspected an enemy? Ooh, yes I have. If you did, you would notice some numbers in your face. DMG. Do you know what that means? It's an acronym. Stands for Depression Magnitude. Oh. A way of quantifying the sadness of someone on a scale of 1 to 5. A person with 1 DMG is slightly discontented. A person with 5 DMG has a death wish cause of immense grief. The higher the DMG, the less they care. The less they hold back when they want to hurt you. All because they can't control this world. Less control, more DMG. Now think back to your actions. Think about all the things that led you to this very moment. Were you always in control? Or did you have to take actions in order to contain control? Was it all necessary? Reflect on that, be honest. Not with me, but with yourself. I am not here to judge. That's what you have to do. I just want to show you what you have done. Let me begin. So far you have killed 1 creatures and hired exactly 25. How does that make you feel? Do you feel proud? Ashamed? Did you want to hire more? Kill more? Did you have a goal you were trying to work towards? If yes, did you achieve it? No, I was trying to hire everyone. Or did something or someone stop you? If you had the power to reset, what would you change? Do you think any of it matters in the end? Hey, calm down. I don't want answers. I just want to make you think. Now, let's talk about some special people. You murdered the doctor that gave all to save your life. A marksman tried to kill you, and yet you did not return the favor. A dangerous maniac wanted to blow you up, yet you hired him. A bounty hunter wanted only your head, yet you spared him. A spy tortured you, so you decided he'd be valuable to you later. A boy kept pestering you, and you hired him. Now he'll never leave. One more person to hire or kill. Maybe you more aware of your decisions now. If you are, you can keep tab on whatever you'll do to yourself. Dude, this GermanPeter guy, I forgot how awesome this game is. This game is like only slightly worse than Undertale. Like whatever units we're measuring in, 0.5 less. 0.5 kilometers per hour less. Exhibition of people that fell victim to mission. Blinking like. Alright, let's go see the exhibition. Shot by Misha with his minigun after touching said minigun. Do not touch minigun! Do not touch Sasha! Forced fed 1,000 sandwiches after eating one belonging to Misha. Crushed to death with a disco ball. Death by disco ball. Crushed like a bug with a bug. The remains of a person interrupted Misha during his break. Special thanks to Tavish for helping Misha out with that. Reserved for the attempted murder of Redmond and Blue Tide Knight. Well, that's going to be my coffin if I'm not careful. Dude, it's one thing Blinken killing people, then it's another thing Blinken keeping the bodies of the people you killed. Oh, here we go. I don't remember this. This is completely new to me. Well, it's not new because I've done it before. Da 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 dum, da 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 dum. Oh, someone there. Please wait. I've almost finished playing chess with myself. Aha, checkmate. Oh, he looks so cute. Oh no, who wants to be crushed by... Oh, it's time already. I was not prepared. Are you? It's weird. Normally my heart would be beating fast, but now it's calm, very calm. I would go to next room. You know what happens there. Do not follow if you're not ready. Mancoat Tower. Let's blink and do this. Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a... Oh, can I get a band kit? Sorry, I'm just looking something up. Short for Mikhail. Mikhail, this is Mikhail we're up against. At least he doesn't have a medic. In the genocide rate, he has a medic, and that's really annoying. He gets a crits Krieg. Ali crits Kriegs him. So he gets critical attack. He's gonna kill me with his bare fists, is he? Was night to meet you. Farewell. Haha, taunt kill. I didn't get that. Oh, Blinken, he's brought out the minigun. I think I have to go Asgore on this guy. Cannot be hide while I can. Yeah, this guy's a lot easier than Asgore. Oh. At least he tells you can't be. At least the final showdown has some good music, even if the attacks are a bit boring. This is exciting gameplay right here. Dude, Blinken pistol scout, except I'm a scout and I miss pouring. He just got like the one attack pattern. It's gonna be. Oh, never mind. Oh, okay. It's got 2 attack patterns. Good on you, buddy. Asgore had at least that, so the king under the mountain is a little bit more powerful than you. Of course he does. This music hits. I'll skip through this a little bit. Oh, okay, he's got 3 attack patterns. Okay, maybe he's got a few more tricks up his sleeve. It's gonna take Blinking ages. How did I get here? What did I do wrong? I got this. Move, don't. I wasn't moving for long enough, that's how I got here. The attack won't last longer than I realised. Oh, that was close. The hitbox is actually quite lenient, which is good. I should be hitting that middle every time. I played Undertale enough. This is so boring. Can we please hurry it up? Please hurry up. Please hurry up. Please hurry it up. Please hurry up. Please hurry it up. Please hurry it up right now. I think of a manga that I want to read. It's called The Lies of Sheriff Evan. It's like a rom-com, and like the funny thing is there's no particularly one love interest. Like there's a whole bunch of love interests. Like he just trying to get any girl he can, but in trying to get a girl he fails to get a girl. It's interesting because basically his dad, who's like a womanizer, for some reason the tips his dad gave him doesn't work on him. Like his dad is a womanizer who is successful, but this sheriff guy, this Wild West man, doesn't actually have any success. You should read it. Like, it's hard to explain. Like, it's the author just keeps coming up with ways to make it bad. At first, there was kind of not like one love interest, but there. Oh, I messed up. But there is kind of this Annie Oakley person. I can't remember what her name is. But her last name is Oakley. Oh, that's pretty easy. Anyway, I want to read that right now. Like, that is more interesting than doing this fight. I better heal soon. Oh, I actually need item. Oh, that's pretty easy. Epilepsy warning. Oh, forget me. That was a wasted attack. I love the whole tension points. That reminds me of something from Skylanders. Now, I've never played Skylanders, the original on the Wii, but I want to, because it looks like the best one, honestly. I'm not sure which is the best one. I played Skylanders Giants on the DS, or the 3DS more accurately. That was a pretty good game. That's one of my favourite games of all time. I've also played Skylanders, something like the car one, Skylanders Supercharged. That's basically just a Skylanders racing game. I didn't realise that when I bought it. I thought it was like action-adventure Skylanders on the DS. It was not. Dude, he's got crits. Random crits. actually have to pay attention now. Something tells me I'll be using the rest of my healing items. Dude, this fight isn't hard, it's just tedious and long. Oh yeah, I love reading manga. I've loved reading graphic novels for as long as I can remember. Like, it's the most accessible bit in a library. Like, you go to a library, and like, you know, don't judge a book by its cover. But like, if it's a graphic novel, you blink and can. Just like a picture book. Like, you can pretty much judge a picture book by its cover, because you look on the cover and you're like, oh, there's some cool looking characters. Do I like the look of those characters? Because those are the characters that I'm looking at. And also the art style. Like, is this illustrator? Well, you don't really call it an illustrator in the case of manga or graphic novels. You call it a like an artist. Is this artist or illustrator good? And so in that case, you can judge a book by its cover, because let's be honest, who like gets into a graphic novel because of the story? Like, you don't know what the story is before you read it, so you have to like just judge a book by its cover when you pick a manga off the shelf. Or if you're on like a, you know, free manga site, which is how I find most of the manga I do. Anyway, point I'm making is, you go to the library as a kid. I love reading as a kid. I still love reading. And you get a book, and you open the book, and the cover looks cool, but the book was pretty bad. And like, the thing about manga and graphic novels, and kids' picture books at that, is like, you know what you're gonna get just from the cover, because like, well, I mean, not always. Some have had like more promising covers than actually was in the graphic novel. Or like there's like a color, like with all the Pokemon ones, there's like a colored cover. Well, I mean, they always have colored cover, and then it's just black and white on the inside. And also, do you know what kind of ticks me off? Like, I'm used to like, you know, Tintin, Astro Boy, you know, like square frames, square panels, and then like blinking, some manga will have like blinking, like polygons of frames all over the place. It's like, dude, just stick to quadrilaterals. It makes it so much easier to read. I love Tintin. That's some good stuff as well. Anyway, yeah. Well, at least talking about them is good, but I'd rather be reading them. In fact, I'm gonna read them right after I finish this game. Got him. I'm not too strong, you just couldn't hit me, doofus. Jesus. Sisters. I forgot your sister's name. I wonder if your sister getting with Dane is in this. Strike me down! Well, dude. Of course, Mercy. That's not even a choice. Is Balloonicorn gonna come in and flower this mother hugger? Uh-oh. Yeah, you... Oh. Oh. Flowery Balloonicorn. Oh no. I just got, oh no. I forgot. I forgot. The game just crashed. I know what's about to come. Oops, that's the wrong screen share. What even is that showing? Oh, that's showing the blinds outside. Alright. Get that out of there. Yeah, get that out of there. Alright. Windows capture. No, we don't want Windows capture. We want desktop display capture. Alright. Let's blink and do it. Here we go. Pyroland time. Here he comes. I was getting bored, but seeing this is a lot more fun. I remember now. I thought this was like a Hydra before it loaded the first time I saw it. The music's not synced the best it can be. And it turns into real eyes. That's creepy. Bullet hell time, please. Shenanigans. Do we get an act? Can I get an act? I'm going to die. Shucks. I think I know what's gonna happen. Yep. Alright. Let's do it. You think that's funny? axes. Oh. Those are nails. Oh, actually. You cried for help. Was this a scout? Oh. I think I know how to do the axes. You just have to not be there where they are. Let's see if we can guess what these balloonicorns used to be. Oh. I think there's a safe spot here though. Oh, they move. Nowhere is safe. Well, I shouldn't have stood there. Oh, let's see if we can get to that. Let's see if we can get all of them. This guy was probably an engineer. I had this attack. What? Oh. This guy was probably a huntsman. Let's go. Nice. Thanks. Are these supposed to be all the old mercs? Are these, is this his kill count? We saw Mish's kill count before, and now we're seeing Pyro's kill count. Is this just a safe spot? No, it's not a safe spot. This guy was a soldier. Medals for everyone. You deserve a medal. Hitbox much? Dude, I'm gonna need my help from my good old friend Merg if I want to do no hit on this. How far down can I go? This is the furthest down I can go. Oh, this guy was a demo. Don't come up here. Thanks. Oh, I forgot. Dude, I don't even have epilepsy, but this is freaking me out. When does my damage increase? And when does his attack? Well, there's no defense. The reason you beat Flowey before is because his defense drops to 0, but there's no defense in this game. Not really sure what this guy is yet. Oh, this guy was a medic. I just died. Alright, please tell me it's over my progress. You have to be kidding me. This is not very forgiving. I think the scout has nails because he puts nails on his Boston bat. That's the Boston Basher. Yeah, okay. I was excited, but then now I'm not excited anymore. I want to read some manga. Do you know there's some good series? Asterix. Asterix is a great series. And one of the creators died, which was kind of sad. But they kept... The cool thing about Asterix was they kept making more. And the cool thing about Asterix and Tintin is that Asterix and Tintin actually reference both each other. In Asterix in Berlin, the Thompson twins are in it. but disguised as Berlin people. In Asterix, no, that's in Asterix. In Tintin, there's a Tintin novel called Tintin. I can't remember what it's called. Tintin. Oh, it's Tintin and the Jolly Follies. Well, that's not actually what it's called. But it's that one. And there's a scene in it where there's like a parade celebration and someone is dressed up as Tintin. So that's pretty cool, I think. They both reference each other. And they're two of my favourite comics. The Smurfs is also pretty good. Like the actual storyline ones, like the shorts aren't as good. So there's some Smurfs comics which is like, oh yeah, this is just a short story. But like I feel like some of them don't actually develop the lore. The ones that develop the lore are good. Like the ones where sometimes they work together with Ganondorf. Look at not Ganondorf, it's what time is it? Oh, it's too late at night for this. It's 8:15. Or even am I? I'll just hide behind a gun and they won't be able to see me, right? Come out and play. You can't even spell come correctly. I'm gonna die. Do not die. Do not. Okay. That was close. I might do this another day if I can't do it today. Getting too tired of this. Do not shoot. Know that Half-Break, the company that made Jetpack Joyride, is based in Australia. It still might be based in Australia. And the first game they made, I think, was a Star Wars game for the NES, or maybe for the Super Nintendo, maybe for an old computer. I don't know. PC or Mac gaming. And SNES gaming is like, you know, the same in my books, even though it's completely different from a technology standpoint. Just from like an era. Like both of them were eras well gone past. Anyway, they released an old game, and then they started making mobile games. Supercell, on the other hand, have only ever made useless mobile games that nobody with any good taste likes. Yes, I'm talking about Clash of Clans, Clash Royale. I'm calling you out, those games are trash. I blame them for the way mobile games are these days. Like, at least they're... I'm just realised I'm not paying attention, I'm about to die. Oh, dude, okay, I will swear I'll never talk about Supercell again during a recording. Oh. What? How am I not getting hit? Oh, the blinking axes. Oh, get your axes out of here. I just like hide down here. Oh, that's not a good idea. Uh-oh. I don't like this bit, it's too flashy. Epilepsy warning. I'll have to kind of put an epilepsy warning in this video. Can you die of epilepsy? Well, if you have a seizure and fall over and hit your head, you probably can. Ow. Oh yes, give me the beer. I'll kill you, I'll kill you, I'll kill you, I'll kill you. The Wii. That is, I think... I used to think of video until I read the, Nintendo DS, 3DS license agreement. No, it's not a license agreement, it's the manual. Until I read the DS manual when we got a DS. I read that extensively. Because it was all I could think about it when we got the 3DS. It was actually a 2DS, but it could play 3DS games. Anyway, the point I'm making is, all I could do was think about it extensively. So I wasn't allowed to play it as much as I wanted to. So what I'd do is I'd just keep reading the manual. Anyway, it defined video games as an interactive experience on a screen, basically. I can't remember. I'll have to get out my old 2DS, 3DS model. Oh, that was really close. I almost just got bodied. Yeah, I used to think video games were solely ones you played on console, as opposed to all the video games I played anyway, because I used to play a lot of mobile games on the iPad. There we got. Oh, are these all the guys that... Just did, oh yeah, they are. Anyway, the first video game I played, by my first definition of it, was on the Wii. The first game I played was Wii Sport Resort. No, not Wii Sport Resort, just Wii Sport. The first video game I ever played, Wii Sport. So like, yes, I'm a 2000s kid. Another early game I played was Run on Wii. Oh no, on Cool Mats Games. That was how I found out about Cool Mats Games. It was a game called... No, it wasn't actually Run, it was Papa's Pancakes, so how I first found out about Run. What am I talking about? Can't even be coherent. I think you know what I mean. I first found out about Cool Mats Games from Papa's Pancakes. Anyway, I can take a lot of hits right now, just to keep it going. But the real question is, where did Miss Paul get another gun from? That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, she's only shooting one of them at a time, so why does she even need two? Sandwich! This song bangs as well. The Wii is very cool. I still have it still works, but for some reason two of the remotes don't work. One of the remotes, we still have the remotes, one of the remotes actually will not turn on. The other one will turn on, but it will flash and not connect. So one of them had something wrong where it can't turn on, the other one has something wrong where it can't connect. Anyway, so we can still play Wii games with two people. We're just going to have to buy some more remotes if we want to play it. Anyway, we only ever had 4 games on the Wii, but that was enough because we weren't allowed to play a lot of games as kids. But we were allowed to play enough that, you know, we had a lot of fun. Anyway, we never got exhausted of those games we were allowed to play because of how little we were allowed to play them. So it's just why, you know, on Cool Mats Games we played like the same 3 games. On the Wii we played the same 4 games. On the iPad we played the same 5 games. So what's that? That's like, you know, 20 games as a kid I played. Which is why those 20 games mean a lot to me. So I'll tell you what those games are now. So on the Wii we had Super Mario Bros, Super Mario Bros, Wii Sport Resort, and we had Guitar Hero, which we no longer have unfortunately, and I was never good enough at that one to really care about it, but we had it, and I played it. Like, I wasn't very good, because I was a very young kid. On the iPad, we had one-touch drawing, we had, which you could no longer get unfortunately. We had Temple Run, and eventually Temple Run 2. We had Cut the Rope. We got Jetpack Joyride a little bit later down the track. But we had Balloon Tower Defense as well. And then on on Cool Maths games, I played Pubba's Pancakes, I played Run, and I played Kick Santa 2. I played something else. And then we got the DS. And then everything changed. And I started playing so much more iPad games. I don't know why that's got anything to do with the DS. But at about the same time we got the DS. I played so much more mobile games. So I used to be a primarily mobile gamer as a kid. And then Blinken got more games for the DS, then Blinken got a Steam account to play Starbound on. It's really funny, as a kid, Minecraft was a mobile game that was single player. These days, for me, Minecraft is a multiplayer game you play on PC. With matchmaking, with role-playing. It's like completely different to how I played Minecraft as a kid. I remember, Minecraft was very pivotal to me. On the day of my very first piano exam, it was a preliminary piano exam, or a preparatory, I can't remember. I think it was preliminary. My mum thinks it's preparatory. Doesn't matter. On the day, or maybe it was my grade 1 exam. Anyway, like, I was playing on my Minecraft world. Like, the first one I ever invested a lot of time on. I was really proud of that Minecraft world. I had like a little farm, I had a little house, I'd found an abandoned mine shaft. I was playing on peaceful mode, obviously, because I wasn't allowed to play with zombies and skeletons. And basically, I was building a treehouse thing, and it was this treehouse thing that ultimately caused the downfall of that world. Anyway, like, I was building the little treehouse, cubby house thing, and what happened was I had to pack my books, and Emby, who was my sister, she packed them for me. I remember, like, we got to the exam and was like, oh no, I forgot to pack my books, I won't be able to do the exams. Like, and then Mum was like, oh, don't worry, wait a minute, I'm gonna kill the Man Brothers, hang on. Okay, there we go. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I was saying that basically it was so pivotal that it distracted me from almost forgetting my piano books on my very first piano exam. That would not have been a good start. Anyway, it was actually a very sad story of the very first Minecraft world I invested a lot of time into, because basically, oh, the game's over. Basically what happened was, I built a treehouse, and I was mucking around, and back then, if you fell into one deep water, you would die. So I kind of fell off, or I jumped off into Blinken, based on the game Undertale. Heard of Fox, you should go play it. Anyway, while the Blinken something, Blinken, I don't know, Blinken something, Blinken, what are we talking about? Yeah, yeah, all the credits are rolling, I'll just tell you this thing. So basically, I had this Minecraft world. Yeah, what am I up to? That's cool. Sounds Undertale 2 Toon Fortress 2 by Valve. Stanley Parable. Anyway, I had this, so I jumped off, and I died, and I was like, you know, boo-hoo, you die, you have your spawn point, you reset. I lived in a plains biome, and when I died, I spawned in a snowy birch forest that I had never seen. I spent like half an hour looking around, trying to figure out where I'd gone. It was so sad, and I just gave up on that world. I was building the coolest little treehouse. Yes, I like Ruby. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna have to full screen and get this again to shut out the Ruby. Howdy, anyone there? Well, I'd just leave a message then. Alright, we'll put this here so we can look at the Ruby in all its beauty. Except the new Blinken Penny. We don't like the new good Penny. The old Penny was better. Since the man boasts are dead, the Badlands are so everyone's missing me. Hello there, whatever you did, It made everything turn out well in the end. Now that we're not on different teams anymore, I get to hang out with Tavish all the time. And we don't have to... I'm doing it like a papyrus accent. And we don't have to worry about getting caught. I do miss the fighting, though. And also trying to stop you from intruding. Oh, almost forgot. The police are after... The police are after us now. Because we were mercenaries and destroyed so much, apparently that's a war crime nowadays. This country is going downhill. Anyway, it turns out the Mann brothers... I went off character for a second there. Anyway, it turns out the Mann brothers always made sure everything we did stayed a secret, so that we don't go to jail. Well, they're not here anymore. But that's okay. Dell said he can take care of it. They're not actually going to hang us, are they? Heh heh heh. Tavish is also very mad recently because someone killed his big friend from Red. He said he was going to avenge him. Really hope they get the guy who did it. No one deserves to lose a friend like that. Oh, here we go. Nice background now. Maybe have a... After all, that's what friends are for, right? Well, I'd ask him to say something on the phone to you, but to be honest, he'd be ranting a lot about you, calling you a psychopath. That's nonsense. They actually told me I was one too, but you and I are nothing alike. So you can't be one, huh? I think that's all I wanted to say. And Dell looks like he wants to say something. Anyway, I got a Steam account to get Starbound. And then the rest is history. I have a lot of Steam games. As, you know, Steam account is wont to make you do. Alright. Oi, I forgot to mention one more little thing. Oh, what's wrong? I get it. This wasn't the end you anticipated, was it? You wanted something bigger, right? Well, I think that crazy dog, he's the key to all of this. Maybe you should pay him a visit. Well, cheerio. Alright, we're gonna do it. Let's pay him a visit. Pick up. Well, I guess that's what we'll do next time. Let me show you a little magic trick. That's the other thing which is interesting about this game is that you can only change your name once every true reset in Undertale, but in this you can change your name every reset. Or your code name, rather. Because your name is actually Miss Pauling. And that's where we'll leave it.